I myself, as a person, have always been fascinated by one question, which is how come if you're a smart person, why do smart people do stupid shit a lot of the times? Oftentimes we don't act in our own best interest. And then when we try to analyze it with our logical brain, it just doesn't make sense. And I'm not talking like, so with traders, I mean, they're intelligent people and they're capable and they're motivated. And I have people come to me and they say that it's driving them crazy how they can't even trust themselves to follow their own rules. And I mean, recently I just talked to somebody who lost $3.5 million and it was pretty quick. And he tried harder and harder to stop that. But I mean, I'm just trying to imagine how crazy that must have been feeling. And then of course once you get into that cycle, you try harder and that makes everything worse, right? So it's not that you're a weak person. I want people to know that. But what's really going on is we have two brains at the same time. So there's your logical brain, which is your willpower and your analytics and your decision making and stuff like that. But then there's also your emotional brain. And the thing is, the emotions take over when you have adrenaline. And of course, that could be from anxiety or for fear or definitely from anger. And so when people get into trouble, they're trying to stay analytical. They're trying to have their willpower control their emotional brain, but there's only so much of that. So then what happens is it's just like in PTSD, you go into fight or flight. And so fight is anger, and then flight is when you're afraid or anxious. And it's just your brain is designed to take over at that point.